day so far. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my Go To Vintage Updo. Bear with me a little bit because this is probably second or third time I've actually done it with my new bangs. Well, not new, they're just a little bit shorter than they used to be because I did just get them freshly cut. So I'm still working on the kinks a little bit with it, but this one is super easy. It's one of my favorite things to do, and you can kind of have a little bit of fun with it. You're kind of do what your hair wants to do, so it can be a great style for any occasion. So let's just jump right into this. Okay, so I've already parted my hair on this side. For this style, I do like a side part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rat tail comb and, and I'm going to just make a section of hair in the front. It doesn't have to be too large, but I do like to make this section a little bit on the neater side. Not because you're actually going to see the part, but just because I want to make sure that I have enough hair. Alright, once you have this front section, you can take just an alligator clip and clip the rest back. Or if you do like I did, you totally screwed that up because you do not have your alligator clip ready. So, one more time. I'm just going to section off a bit of hair, just like that. And then clip the rest back. Just like so. Alright, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. And I want the section of hair to start at the same point on both sides. So just like that. Perfect. You would think I would have learned the first. Of course, it's in my lap. Wow. Alright. Clearly I am losing it today. If anyone finds it, comment below. Alright, so these front two sections right here, I'm going to curl them. In no particularly neat way, I'm just going to curl them all down. So I'm just going to spritz it with my Tresemme Heat Tamer spray. Give it a spritz. Oops. Comb through. I swear, I am just all sorts of losing it today. And then I'm going to take my curling iron and just start curling these sections down. I like to curl my bangs first, just so that way you keep the sections of hair the same length. So I'm just going to curl this. You don't need to hold it for too long. And then I have all of my pin curl clips. Just going to take one, re-roll the curl, and pin it in place so it can set. Just like that. And I'm going to do that for the rest of my hair. Okay, so once all of your sections are curled, and do make sure that you actually spray it with the heat tamer spray or some sort of heat protectant, because I didn't spray this entire section with that. I did just do one giant section with this side because this side has less hair, and I find that if I do each section on this side, it becomes a little on the crunchier side. So I just do a couple extra spritzes on this side and just comb it through really well. But please make sure you use a heat tamer spray. Again, if you find my sanity, please comment below. So the next thing I'm going to do is with this back section. I'm going to use my hair rat and I'm going to create what's known as a gibson roll. Now, I ordered my hair rat online and I didn't know it, but it came with like this elastic on it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use the elastic on it, but I've kept it on here just because I have a fear that I'm going to find a hairstyle that I'm going to need the elastic for. But just for purposes today, I'm going to show you how to do it with the elastic because it is a little bit easier to do with the elastic. The reason I don't do it with the elastic is because sometimes when you put it on, it'll kind of create, like, this part will slide up and it'll create like a weird poof in the back. But the way I normally do it is I just take it, I pin it to the back of my head, and I just wrap the hair around it. Very similar to, you're going to see me how I do it with the elastic. I just don't use the elastic. But if you are just starting out, I do kind of recommend using one with the elastic. It might make it a little bit easier. Just be mindful about that poof in the back. Now when you're using your hair rat and you're wrapping your hair around it, because my hair is thinner, I just use regular bobby pins. But if your hair is thicker, you may need to actually use some hairpins. Depending on the day, I will actually physically pin my hair to the rat. So I'm actually putting pins into the, like, through my hair into the actual hair rat. You can also, I kind of do a mixture of both. I'll pin it to the hair, like to my scalp, and to the actual hair rat. It really just depends on how my hair is working that day. Again, I'm going to stop talking and show you what I mean. Alright, I hope y'all can see because I can't. I don't entirely know how that looks. Oh, and I forgot a good strand right there. I knew I felt something on my neck. Just pop that in there. Okay, so I think this is neat. I don't know because I don't have a double mirror, so we're just gonna hope that it's neat. If it's not, I'm sorry. Please check it from all angles before actually moving on. So next thing I'm going to do is I just like to double check the sides, make sure that these sides all look okay, and they all do. I don't know if you can see, but this poof is what I'm talking about with the elastic. It kind of just like lifts it a little bit, but for right now, it's okay. So one benefit to using the elastic is you can kind of have a nice starting point, so your hair just kind of like slowly goes into that roll. Other thing is, if you're going to use the elastic, put the actual gibson roll in first and then do your style over top of it. Reason being, that's going to kind of help camouflage that elastic that's on there. Even though it's clear, it's going to help. Also, if you style your hair first, like you're going to do like your Victor rolls or your pin curls first, whatever your style might be, the elastic might actually go over those Victor rolls or curls, and it may not, and it won't hold properly. So always do your roll first and then just style over top of it. So I'm going to go ahead and let out my curls. Alright. And then I just like to run my fingers through them just to break them up a little bit. And then I like to just really quickly run a gel pomade through them, just a very little amount. You really don't need a lot. Just going to run that through them. This is what really gets your curls that nice hold. Alright, once I do that, I take my round brush and I'm just going to brush through them and make just one consistent curl with them. I won't lie, if you have bangs, it's a little bit hard to get that consistent curl because your hair is going to go all in every direction, but this side is actually pretty easy. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just sort of pin it and tease it to the way that you like. So this is kind of where you can have fun with it and really do what works for your face shape. What I like to do for this style is I like to take just a section. I don't make it perfect. I just kind of grab some and I just tease it a little bit just to give it some volume. Like so. And I'm just going to take my round brush and go over it. Since my round brush is a natural bristle brush, it really doesn't take out that tease at all. Okay. And I'm just going to sort of style it upward. What I'm going to do today, since my bangs are going one way and the rest of my hair is going another way, I'm actually going to style my bangs separately. Or maybe my hair just doesn't want to cooperate. That is also very possible. Okay, so that side is done. This side tends to be a little bit easier just because it is all one length. It's really just, honestly, it's really just figuring out what your hair wants to do that day. Alright, so just going to fix up my bang a little bit. This is also one of the first times I'm doing it with my new bang, so I'm still trying to work out the kinks a little bit. Alright, so that is kind of my go-to vintage updo. It's just a nice little Gibson roll and then some nice curling and twirling around the sides. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and I will see you later. Bye!